Hello everybody. Welcome back to another video. It is Ginger. Um, that is me. By someone's recommendation, I started using Flashback. It took me like forever to install. It was terrible, but we got it. Um, so this was like my first attempt at it. Please bear with me with some of the shots. I know one of the camera angles is like, yikes. But I tried my best. This was like my 5th time trying to fix the cameras, so just please, please bear with me. So what I'm doing today is a house. And you may be like, Ginger, why are you doing only one house? And the answer is because this took me an hour. And I think that's ridiculous. Um, so what I have that little sandstone blocks for, I labeled it literally person. Because since the scale I'm doing is 3:1, you want this to be like, you know, how tall is your average person and how is that compared to the house? So I used some pictures from the internet for this house, and they're relatively going to be the same. So I might just do like a couple of them and copy paste. I will not be doing interiors because that sounds like a nightmare. But if I get a lot of hate about that, then maybe I will, but probably not. It's a lot of work, especially, doing the exterior took me an hour. Imagine how long the interior will take me. So especially when you don't know what the inside like fully looks like, you know what I mean? But anyways, this is just me. I'm just going at it. I changed a lot every single second. I'm like changing shit because originally this was like 12 blocks by 12 blocks, and then like about halfway through you saw me move that over with World Edit, and I was like, okay, well, I need 13 blocks because I need a center, otherwise I'll be very sad. If you see those little fires poking up everywhere, that is because it was raining technically in the game. So I was like, well, with Flashback you can like literally turn off the weather and change the day cycle. So I was like, oh, okay, I can do that. And so I did that. Here I am doing the door. It really wasn't that. I don't really know what to talk about right now. This is terrible. So I actually used the spruce door as an example, and I was like, okay, like how am I gonna do this? Like how's it gonna look? You know, it gives that wooden door type feel, you know? Well, they're all wooden doors, but you know what I mean? Um, so I ended up using just the spruce wood, the spruce log, so that is how that turned up. And then you see me move that back because I realized, hey, I need a center again. That sucks. Um, so I'm just kind of going at it here. Wait until you see me get to the roof. That was the worst part. I did it. That probably is what took me most of the time. Not the house, not the door, not the windows, not all the adjusting I did. No, it was that damn roof. It was terrible. And it took me forever. It did. So here I'm doing the back. I really don't know what to talk about. This is terrible. It is snowing right now though by me. It's a winter storm technically. Oh my god, everybody, I'm gonna need 2 new puppies on Sunday. So I'm gonna have 3 dogs. Actually no, 4. I'm gonna have 4 dogs. So I'm super excited. They're 2 little Yorkies. I have 1 Yorkie already and 1 German Shepherd. They're not in the same space, don't worry. They don't eat each other, but still. This is the weird angle I think that I didn't like. I really don't remember. I was watching it and I was just like, okay, this is interesting. So you see me like adjusting the roof here like so many times. It's literally terrible. And then I was like, I fully did this roof. And then I ended up doing it again. Like, why would I do that? Why did I just not use the picture? I was like, okay, well, what if that pointed roof looks really weird in my picture? Because the picture that I had like the pointed roof, like just straight up, like it comes to a point. There's no like curves or anything. And I was like, okay, but like, how would it look if I did this instead? And I should have just listened the first time to the picture. Okay. So I did many fixings of this roof, so I'm on my second try already. I did a lot of adjusting. This is the really far out shot that I thought was terrible. You see all that empty space. I'm like so sorry. You know, I'm sorry. I got a really stuffy nose too. 'Tis the season, you know. I did a lot of texturing with this part of the roof. With this roof design specifically, which I felt like it would have looked okay if it had not been this particular style of like housing and foundation. It looked really stubby and it ended up looking really weird. Yeah, you can see the shot. It's just annoying. I did it like 4 times and it always ended up with this really empty space on the left and then the house on the right. But we're gonna go with it because I already worked on it for like half an hour. It was terrible. And, you know, I don't really care about the ultimate perfection of my videos, especially since I'm like yapping for 10 minutes in most of them. It's just, it's like you don't need perfection to have people find content interesting, you know? So this is just kind of the roof. See, it looks so weird. It's not like it's a bad roof. Well, it could be. I've never actually built a roof before. I've never actually built a house before in Minecraft. I'm gonna be so honest, especially in this scaling. Yeah. Okay. I still felt like the house was like really tiny, but that was how the mathed, you know? Because if you're like a normal person, a house is like, you know, taller than you, because if it said, when I googled it, it said the average person in Attack on Titan is like a few meters tall, and so that would be like 3 to 4. I think I used 4. And so I took that, I multiplied it by 3 because I'm doing a 3-to-1 scale, so I got 12, and then I ended up adding, I made it 13 by 13 instead later on, but that was kind of how it went. Obviously, like, the roof makes it taller and everything, but it took me a minute to kind of figure out all the scaling and all the, you know, everything else. Every time you see me freeze too is me looking at the picture and going, huh, interesting. Like right here. You can see me go, huh, interesting. And then I just stop again and then I like start over. It's so bad. Oh my god. Here I finally got some sense into me and I said, okay, let's just do it this way. I don't even think I ended up fixing that right side. I don't remember. But you know, I'm looking, and I'm like, okay, this is terrible. Guys, I'm just yapping. I feel so bad. Ugh. No, this roof actually ended up looking a lot better than I thought it would. I should have just listened the first time, listened to the picture, you know? So these windows are great. I feel like this is ultimately the best that I could have done. I can always add the outside detailing later. I don't think there is much besides like shutters for the windows. I am, like I said, not going to do interior. That is the most likely thing just because there's so many houses and that's so many chunks and that's so many blocks. Like I already have like 150 block tall walls. Like that's good enough for me. Okay. Okay. Well, that's the video. That is literally the rest of this is just me copying and pasting and fixing like little stuff. See, I didn't fix that right side. I knew it. Well, it's a little quirky then. Oh, okay. You can see me trying to change the block. me trying to figure out the positions of the trapdoors. Oh, well, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.